No big hand gestures.
Yeah, you know, don't need any of that.
It still isn't the same without the cardboard, though.
Byron,
I'm sorry. I just have to say that.
it allows him to move in and out like he does.
He's incredibly versatile. He's a very smart football player. He has a great and very unique technique about him, you know, that applies both inside and out. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, he's just a great player. I think it takes a tremendous amount of versatility and intelligence to be able to move in and out, and he does it seamlessly. And I think that's a testament to him, and we were lucky to have him.
Because he's a little longer than most of the guys that normally play in there, the smaller guys.
Yeah, he is. He is. I think that works to his advantage, but he's also really quick. He has great feet. He's relaxed. He's calm in very tense situations, and I think that works to his advantage as well.
How's his technique different from yours?
In the slot, he's just patient. You know, I don't go in the slot that often. You know, I mean, I guess we're similar when I go in there, but he's just unique. You know, you can't compare two people's style like that. You know, like no two quarterbacks throw exactly the same. No two corners play. You know, our technique is similar, but it's not the same. You know, his footwork is a little different. His stance is a little different, but I'm a fan.
Pete talked about you kind of taking Thorold under your wing, and there's shots during the game of you talking to him on the sideline stuff. Is that something you try to do with any young corner, or is there something specific about him that you kind of did that?
Yeah, you try to do it with any corner, but, you know, I think it's, you know, I saw something. I think I saw a little bit of myself in him. You know, I also saw a little bit of Brandon Browner in some of his ways. And I think he has the potential to be a great corner in this league, and I want him to be able to reach that potential, and anything I can do to help him, I'm trying to do.
I don't know how much you look at stats, but Pro Football Focus over the last 4 weeks has you giving up a 0.0 opposing quarterback rating, which is pretty good. Is there anything about your game that's better right now over the last month or so, or is it the whole defense and that's kind of?
I think it's the whole defense. I think all of us are just, you know, playing for each other and having a blast. I think anytime, you know, all 11 guys are out there having fun and sprinting around and hitting and enjoying the moments, you're gonna, you know, things like that are gonna happen. You're gonna have great stats. I'm sure everybody has great stats like that throughout the whole defense. I'm sure you can look at Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright's stats. You know, I think he got a couple forced fumbles. Bobby leads the team in tackles every week. I mean, that's nothing new. Cam and Earl, you know, Byron. I mean, you saw him. He was all over the field last week. Our D-line has been playing incredibly. I think we're top 3 in run defense right now. So I think it's a testament to the way everybody's playing. I think, you know, those things, you know, you're playing tight coverage, you're doing everything you can, but I think without the team playing as well as they are, you know, some of those plays might get in there.
Richard, as the union rep, what's your take today on Roger Goodell's announcement on changes in the conduct policy?
I think it's interesting anytime you make changes to a policy, you know, that we collectively bargain for, and you don't collectively bargain for it. So, yeah, I think it's you know, like the PA was saying before, it's one of those doing it by the seat of their pants, making things up as they go along. And you know, you would hope that anything having to do with the players, and especially discipline and things like that, players would have some say so in the policy, at least something we could agree on, everybody is comfortable with, but obviously that wasn't what they saw fit.
Were the reps consulted as a group at all?
No.
Do you or the PA agree that there needs to be a change, just the mechanics need to be better?
Yes, the PA has always been interested in discussing a change with the league, and the league saw it fit to make a change without consulting with the PA, so yeah, it is what it is.
So does this mean another skit's coming then?
You know what? Come on, I can't give it all away. I cannot give it all away. It's going to be difficult. You're always trying to expose it.
Richard, Harbaugh just said that you guys were, the defense in Seattle was very good at diagnosing weather offenses. How much of that is improved with experience, say, from last year? Are you guys sharper than you were?
I don't know if we're sharper than we were last year. I think last year we were pretty sharp. But I think that's something we learned last year, you know, as a defense as a whole. I think certain players were better at diagnosing than others, you know, at different points last year. And I think at one point we came together as a defense and started recognizing formations of an entire unit, recognizing what we thought was coming, what plays were coming, what formations dictated certain things, understanding down and distance, and not just individuals, like I said, as a unit. And I think that is carried over to this year. And I think that's what's helping us on this journey, you know, this good run we're on as a defense and as a team. It's recognizing the formations, understanding how they're trying to attack you, and that goes back to the continuity I talked about earlier this year. You know, having Bobby back, having having, getting everybody back, Cam, Byron, having everybody out there, because those are the guys that are used to being in those situations. There's a different level of communication with those guys than there are, the young guys like Brock Coyle and KPL. Those guys play with tremendous, effort and talent, but I think their understanding is a couple years behind, guys like Bobby and Cam.